and that they did, and they go on to get the win. And Arkansas, with that momentum, now set for Grambling. That will be in the Rock coming up on Tuesday. Mike Irwin, our senior analyst, 1979 and 2009 Arkansas teams honored over the weekend.
Yeah, and Drew, the best part of the reunion of those two teams was all those ex-Razorbacks getting to see some outstanding baseball from the current Razorbacks and the best home environment in a college game. It was that 79 team under Norm DeBryan that put Arkansas on the map as a collegiate baseball power, but as DeBryan recalled, that bunch was tough to coach.
We went to Texas Tech. We had our first flight. I said, you know, we got to behave, got a curfew, blah, blah, blah. We're flying out the next morning. Well, they went out and stayed out all night.
But it turns out that DeBryan was the perfect coach to handle this rowdy bunch of Razorbacks.
I remember a day when he had the outfielders out there by the center field fence firing fungos at us from about 20 feet. You want to see that, you know, when you're not doing your job or your team's not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
None of that bled over into the games. When it came time to play, these guys had their act together, going all the way to the championship game of the College World Series. 40 years later, they are seeing the results of what they started.
This is unbelievable. I mean, it is what it is, you know. State of the art, you know, the top-notch facilities, so you're going to get top-notch talent to come here, and it's just great for the university.
The 2009 team gave Dave Van Horn his first 2 wins in Omaha, but they tested him as a head coach too.
It was a roller coaster. I mean, that team, we won our first 8 conference games. We lost our last 8 conference games.
There are some members of that team absent this weekend because they're playing Major League Baseball. But a can't-miss prospect from that time is here. Zach Cox never got past the AAA level after battling 2 concussions along with lingering back and hamstring problems. But yes, he misses baseball.
I still get in there and hitting the cage and feel like I can still do it a little bit. But, I mean, any player, I'm sure guys from the 79 team, they miss playing. I mean, I miss playing. It's there's just memories now, so.
Andrew, Cox was a first-round draft choice, and even though he didn't have the major league career that most expected, he's living here in Northwest Arkansas and coaching maybe some future Razorbacks working with kids age 8 through 17.
Yeah, and the great thing, too, I mean, quickly, about 30 seconds here, just on the fact that, you know, they mentioned the facilities. I mean, it's tremendous out there. You could feel the energy, the electricity. They needed that. Tennessee came in riding high, and Arkansas, this current Arkansas team, finding a way to get it done in multiple ways. A lot of runs Friday, a lot of runs Saturday, and then today, in short order, of course, low-scoring game.
Yeah, they're really having a special season, and I think those guys, those 79 guys and 2009 guys really had a lot of fun. You couldn't have picked a better weekend to come in and have a reunion. I think they helped, and I think the team helped them a little bit too. You see your legacy. You see what comes after you.
Absolutely. And the 09 team had such an improbable run as well.